Just heading on it to, what's the title of that lake?
Quantock Lakes.
Simply Quantock Lakes.
The Paisley restaurant.
Because we've got a new friend who has
Sandy's cousin.
recently discovered the place. He's a keen fisherman and
He didn't discover it, I discovered it for him.
yeah. And he's been there once, we believe, and he's had a very enjoyable time. And how many fish did he reckon he caught?
20 carp he caught.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, I know he said it was a large number, but that's an enormous amount. So it'll be quite interesting to see how he's there today, because he claimed he was going to be there every Tuesday. He said from now on.
Not every Tuesday, but he said it was coming this Tuesday.
All right, fine. So we shall see. Is he a fisherman that always puts them
Yeah,
back?
he's been a fisherman since he was 11, he said.
Yeah, does he put them back or?
Yeah, he puts them back.
Yeah. I suppose they've all got a bad mouth after the experience of being hooked, but probably recover fairly quickly. So they've got a decent sign up there now at last.
Oh yeah, farm shop straight on, quarter of a mile.
We'll have the pleasure of trolling over a new bit of roadway that they've laid in there since we were there last. Used to be a...
Oh yeah, I must have done that on the other day and I didn't realise that. Did I? Yes, we did go down there, yeah, we did. I'd forgotten about it, I never thought about it being a new road, but we were talking to those two and...
Used to be an old concrete...
It doesn't stand out very well, does it? It just says Quantock Lakes.
Yeah.
A business farm, it doesn't say fish, weddings and events, so luxury accommodation, that's all it says.
Oh, it's certainly much nicer to look at.
I think they want to keep it sort of fairly private, actually.
Private? No, I don't think so.
Well, the fishing bit, you know, because there's some ducks on there, swans on there.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, it looks a lot wider than when we saw them building it. That's the old road that we would have had to come in on. Very rough. Yeah, very much improved, yeah.
You can't go there, but you can go around and park right by it.
He's got a red Golf.
Yeah, I got a red Golf.
Yeah. They're quite smart when I saw it. I only saw it for the first time last weekend.
Quantock Lakes reception and parking.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there he is. There's cars there.
It's a red one, isn't it, with a red Golf.
There's some people here this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down there.
I'll go down there and
Down
park.
at that entrance.
Row 59. Row 59.
Do you have to pay to go in there anyway?
No. You pay if you want to do fishing.
All right. Let's go and see what we see. Hello.
I've had 7.
Oh, wonderful.
I've had a lot of little ones, so I'm getting
Did
pestered.
you get your hap? I've never seen what a carp looks like.
Well, if you hang about, you might see one. I can be pestered with a lot of little rubdo and roach
Yeah.
in between. So
It's nice here, isn't it?
it's lovely. It's lovely. If you sit on the grass, don't sit.
Yeah. Hey.
Don't sit there, because that's where I've been unhooking them.
Yeah.
With my net.
Do you mind if I video you doing your fishing?
Oh.
You don't mind.
I've never.
Like Andrew, she wouldn't have a photograph taken.
Give some video when I hook one.
Yeah, that's
A
right.
good one. This is probably a rug I've got now. I'm having a nibble.
You can tell us somebody
Is this your
interested.
sandwiches or is this
I
still
bet
toast?
that has to be bait.
Oh, right. Oh, you see it bobbing the little float there.
That's
That's,
probably a rug because the carp usually go whack.
oh, right, yeah.
And if you're not ready, sometimes the rod's nearly gone off the rod rest.
Oh, right, yeah.
They go so quick sometimes.
Do you have it secured at this end, or is it just propped on a...
No,
on
just
a...
resting on there.
Oh, right. Yeah, I imagine the rod disappearing off into the lake.
If the carp take, you know, nearly, because Angie texted me last week, and as I was trying to text her back,
Yeah.
woof it went, and my rod nearly went off the rod rest.
Yeah. We were saying when the last time was that we've had it again, have they?
If you're lucky, you'll see a nice carp in a minute.
Yeah.
So how big are these carp then?
Well, you'll see one in a minute. The biggest one I've had this morning was about 12 pounds.
How long is that?
That long.
Oh.
Gosh.
And fat.
Okay.
If you're lucky.
Can you eat them then or not?
No, you can, blimey. Well, you can, but you're not allowed to take them away.
Oh, right.
Oh, how would you eat them here then? Are you?
No, you just catch them, and it's
Put 'em
easy
back
catching
in.
them. It's landing them's the problem.
Yeah.
They really fight, and if you try and force them, they just snap your line.
Hmm.
See, that's a
Oh, yeah, look at that. See, it's got
no,
something.
that's a little one. That's a little rudder. again.
Look, somebody got it out.
See, they're getting the bread before the carp can get it. These are no good. I don't want these.
Let's have a look. Can we have a look at it?
Yeah, hang on.
What's that?
A little rud.
Rud.
A little what?
A rud.
Rud.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a pretty
They're
looking
lovely
thing.
fish.
Yeah.
But
It's fair size, isn't it?
no, that's a tickler.
We're not fishermen,
I know,
you can
but-
tell.
You wait, if I catch a carp while you're here, you'll
Oh,
be
crikey.
really impressed. Hang on.
I think I will be, yeah.
Because you can't wheel them in, they just rip the line off. But if I catch one, it's not saying I'll catch one. I've had 7 so far, and I got here at 6:20.
You got your 6:20 this morning,
Yeah, I
did you?
got here earlier.
Wow, they let you in that early, do they?
It's open.
You can come
Oh,
in.
anytime.
The machine's not working, so I couldn't get a ticket. It
Well,
says,
so it's free today then?
no, it says start fishing and someone will be round later.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. No, we've never met a real fisherman, but not one that we actually know, you know. We go along Blue Anchor seafront and
Oh, sea fishing. I've done sea fishing. It's
this is nicer, isn't it?
Oh, he's got something there.
so that sometimes happens as well. Sometimes it goes, and it depends how they've got it in there.
Yeah, you can be careful you end up with no bait left.
That's what fishing's about. You can get a bite,
Yeah,
and your float goes, and it can be a little rud like that,
yeah.
and next time it can be a nice 10-pound carp, which really rips the line off.
I can see the fascination of doing this.
Yeah.
If I get a carp, you'll really see it. If I get
Yeah.
a carp in a minute, just hold tight. But as usual, because you want to see one, it might not happen.
Oh, no, well.
It's a nice quiet spot here, isn't it?
I
Not
can-
many people know
Lovely.
about it.
I can ima-
Last week, I was
They
down-
used to advertise the fishing up the top, they don't anymore.
Well, as I said, I thought it was trout fishing only, and that's fly fishing. I've got no fly fishing gear. Fly fishing's different. See, trout, if you catch trout, you take them home.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can't re-release them. You can't re-release them. You have to kill them and take them home
Why?
in case of disease.
Oh.
Yeah, last week I wasn't pestered with a little rud. I was getting carp all the time.
You've been fishing since you were about 11, haven't you? Did you say?
That's 7.
7?
Gosh.
Did your dad take you fishing, did he? Or?
No, he hardly ever used to go. I had a friend of mine, and we started off with a piece of bean cane with a length of line on the end, and fishing off a jetty like this in an old disused gravel pit.
If I stop recording, he'll catch one, you see, so we'll carry on
I'm really
recording
hoping
for a
to
bit.
catch carp while you're here, then you can see the bread's gone already.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's funny. 'cause
This shows how many fish there are in there, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't want them. There's,
No.
I want the big stuff.
Yeah.
What fights. You'll see me. Rod bends
We're
nearly
putting them
double.
off now, aren't we?
Does it? Yeah.
How long you got?
Hmm?
Have you got long?
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
as long as you like.
No, I just want you to see a nice carp if I can get one. Yeah, last week I wasn't pestered with a little rudd. But that's what fishing's about. You just don't
Yeah, but
know
you-
it. Every day's
Is this the
different.
lucky one, number 12? Is it here or?
Well, it was last week.
Keep walking in front now.
No.
Lost another bit of bread. We've had a lot of controversy where we live in feeding bread to birds
Oh,
because the seagulls come and take it, you know.
I'm
And
pestered where I live with seagulls. And the other, did Angie tell you about Sunday morning?
No.
Sunday morning when we went to church,
Mm.
and my car was covered in
oh yeah.
peacock poo.
Oh, yeah. Peacock.
The people behind have got peacocks,
Oh.
and it usually walks along the wall. But Sunday morning it was on the car roof, and the whole roof
Oh no.
Oh, nasty.
was covered. So I had to get a wet J-cloth. You see, if these rudd weren't there, the bait would sink to the bottom. See, look, the one's got it straight away, a rudd, I think.
Oh, so something dash over the surface
Oh,
then.
no,
Big something.
that's
Oh.
another little rudd. That's a little rudd.
And did he get away or have you got this one?
Got him. This is. I don't want these. See, they're getting the bait before the carp can get to it.
That's a really little one, this one, I think.
It's hopeless. No, I don't want these.
Let me get a closer
It's
bit.
like the size of a goldfish.
They're lovely fish.
Let me have a closer look at them.
They're lovely fish, but they're
What's it called?
rudd.
How long would that survive out in the
Are you
water?
double D?
Hmm?
I just spell it. Are you?
Yeah,
The rudd.
yeah.
How long would that survive if you held it in your hand?
Or I wouldn't like it.
No.
Carp. If they weren't in the sunlight, they can live for hours.
Gosh.
Just wrapped in a damp cloth.
Yeah.
Carp. Oh, I really hope we get a nice carp. Red's gone, I think, yeah.
It's only a slight dip, isn't it? You can tell if there's been any action on the hook.
Oh no, if I get a carp, you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Get on the rod.
You don't sit on my bag. If I get down, I can't get back. Can't get down.
I'll have the ump if I don't catch a nice carp while
I've
you're
got a
here.
chair over in the car. I'll put that.
Yeah, you'll see a carp if they really go. No, another rod. See,
Goodness gracious.
No, I don't want them though, they're a nuisance. They're getting the bread before the carp.
Yeah. You seem to be getting littler every time you catch one. Let me get a real... He's gone.
If they weren't, you see the bread would be laying on the bottom. The carp are most of the bottom feeders. You'll see it, what I mean again. But they're getting the bread before it's...
Would you normally take a photograph of your catches, you know, if it's a carp?
Oh, I've got loads of fish photos.
Yeah,
Got 'em
okay.
at home.
Uh-huh.
Big pike and carp. The other ones took it straight away again. Look. But sometimes the carp do that. Sometimes the carp,
Yeah, they got
they're
this.
there straight away. You just don't know. I caught about 4 or 5 rudd first thing this morning, one after the other, and then I had a similar bite and woof. My rod was bent double. It was a nice
Go.
carp.
Oh, lovely.
So you don't know.
No.
Did you catch a carp this morning, did you say?
7 of it.
7?
Seven, yeah.
Good, yeah.
7.
You've been here 4 hours, haven't you?
7's a good day. Last week was my best ever day for carp fishing.
20, didn't you?
20 carp, a couple of bream.
Yeah, before you came here then, you had to go to South Moulton for...
I did, yeah. I was
Yeah.
going there, 28 miles.
Go.
There sometimes you turn round to make a cup of tea or something, and all of a sudden the rod's nearly off the rests.
Yeah.
The carp take it, but it's gone already. Oh, no, it hasn't.
Is that more promising, is it? Look at that.
No, because if it was the carp, it would have gone.
No.
They just don't muck about. If I hook one, they run over there. I lost 2 in the reeds last week. They run over there. Oh dear, and the rod's bending and the reel's screaming.
This is with carp.
Good carp, yeah. I might
This is
switch.
the weight of them.
Well, they range from like 4 or 5 pound up to like, I think there's 20 pounders in there, I think.
Yeah, certainly getting through some bread this morning.
Oh, I'm not worried.
That's cheap enough, isn't it?
A pound for a loaf of bread, and all them fish I caught last week was well worth it.
Mmm.
Yeah, I said Rudd's took it straight away again, look.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? I suppose for a new fisherman that would be quite satisfying to know that he can actually catch a fish.
Yeah, but if a new fish would look one of them carp,
Yeah, he'd be a bit frightened perhaps by one of them.
running out of good bread.
Was it a bit soggy, have you?
No, you have to, you need it fresh, but when it squeezes on nice.
Oh, yeah.
You can make a paste out of it. Yeah, there's no... Yeah, I've got it now. Straight away.
Unbelievable, yeah.
They're just under the surface.
I'm telling the others.
See, sometimes you don't hook them. Because if they haven't got the bread in their mouth properly. That's good teeth.
Might be time to open the tin of sweet corn.
Well, I will be. I will be if this carries on, because I'll still get the rudd. The rudd still eat the sweet corn.
Oh, they do anyway, yeah.
But it won't be so bad as it is now.
Huh.
There's one there now, got it.
Well, there was some movement behind it then, wasn't there? Does that mean that they're hanging off to you?
That might not be a rudd, hang on.
Let's see what happens.
There's one on there now, but I think it's a rudd. But sometimes carp do that, they run it along like...
Mmm. You could do with something with a little mirror on it. You could actually see what's down below.
That'd take the fun away. that's the sort of fishing. You just...
Yeah.
I've been all day before, not caught a thing, but it's the anticipation.
Yeah, I was watching a bit of film the other day when, you know, you can get these flying cameras these days and drones. They've actually got a swimming drone now that you can go under the water and see what's down there. Nothing there on that. Whatever it was there, just took the bread and disappeared.
Just a landing net.
Eh?
Landing net.
You'll scoop it up with that, you see, love, go underneath the fish.
You can't pick them out like them
Well,
little
the
rudd.
carp.
Yeah, the carp. You can't pick them out because they're too heavy.
So you have to sort of...
You have to use that landing net. I think what I do, I'll try it a bit nearer. They do come round the reeds. They're rudded. I'd love to catch a nice carp by you here, and then you'll see how they go.
Yeah. And you see there's pike in there as well?
Oh, not in here, I don't think.
Oh, no.
No, I used to fish lakes in Surrey with big pike.
Right.
Got some nice photos. You've got some nice carp photos as well.
Is there enough natural food in there to... yeah. What sort of thing would they be normally eating then?
They like insects and worms, obviously. Worms get in. And,
Uh-huh.
there's a little stream runs in through the lakes.
Right.
It's fed by a stream. Oh dear.
How do you dispose of your surplus bread? Now we've got some real action apparently. Yeah, see the rod bending over, love?
Yeah, the way.
The line, taking the line off the reel. tide yet.
Yeah.
Not finished yet, don't worry. When you think they're finished, they usually make another bowl.
Gradually reeling him in.
Oh, look at it, it's going to be now. It's big, isn't it?
It's not bad, no, it's not. It's not done yet. You can't wheel them in, they'll snap your line.
Oh right, we're strong.
You just try and wheel them
Well, I
in,
can see the size of it then, yeah. That looked like about a foot long. Oh, interesting colour too.
in a rod. And when it's tiring,
It's huge, isn't it?
no, that's a
Oh, look at the size of that.
well, a bigger one this morning. No, it's not done yet. Oops.
Not ready to give it the ghost yet. He pulled right, oh, he's gone right over there now, yeah. Yeah, look at the size of
Look at
that.
that.
I think he's going to scoop him this time. He's got him in his... Has he?
I suppose he's got away, hasn't he?
Where's he gone?
See, that's why you need a landing net.
Oh, look at that. That's impressive.
Look at that. Wow.
That's what you come fishing for,
Yeah.
Mr. Carp.
Well, it's beautiful, isn't it, really?
See, there's the, look, see the hook just in the edge of the lip?
You just caught him.
You can't eat them though. I mean, you're not allowed to here, or you put it back.
No, you couldn't.
But they taste nice if you eat them.
They're supposed to, see, that's a nice one.
Mmm.
How many pounds do you reckon that is?
Oh, it's only about...
Is that your biggest one today?
No, the other one was bigger.
Go.
Touch it.
No.
They're lovely. They're lovely.
They're not warm, of course. They're cold. Yeah.
Lovely fish. Feel the weight. Hold the net.
Oh, yeah. They couldn't have, can they? They're pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pull them on the rod. Come on. Oh, I'll let them go now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Impressive.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you saw one.
Well, oh, yeah, because I
Gone.
thought you were going to catch one.
Oh, that's good.
Well, where's my hook? Al?
Oh, yeah.
That's it, I've got it.
Yeah. Gone.
Because otherwise you'd have said to Angie, we saw him catch little tiddlers.
Yeah.
Has she ever seen one of those? But she has, actually.
No. She was going to come with me next time, but she hasn't.
Go.
She was going to come with me
Yeah.
next time I went, but she hasn't.
Oh, right, yeah. She make any excuse.
She all
That's why she wanted to do some...
Yeah.
So she's never been fishing with you?
No, not yet.
Ah, got one up on her then.
Yeah. Be able to see it all on YouTube, tell her.
Oh, she hasn't got some computer these days.
Hasn't she? That was impressive, though.
Falling off this jetty, we'll have to get you in the landing net.
Yeah, I can see it's quite a job, but it's just one of you.
Did you see that though? That bite was similar to them little rug. And then all of a sudden
It moved away,
This is
yeah.
what I mean. This is what fishing's about.
Yeah.
You think, oh, here comes another little rod, and then
Yeah.
poof, the rod's bending.
Oh, that was good. That was bigger than that. When we went to Bitton in Bristol somewhere, we happened to have to go for a walk along by the river, didn't we? And
Yeah.
then this chap caught a fish. It was about that sort of size. It was quite a big one. I don't think it was quite as big as that.
No, that's the biggest one we've ever seen anyone catch.
Yeah.
This fishery, well, if it wasn't for Val, I probably wouldn't have tried it out. Because we drove past before.
Yeah.
See, they used to have a notice to say fishing,
That's
didn't
what
they?
Nigel said, yeah. Because when
Yeah.
we drove past, when I first moved in the car for a while, Nigel said, he said it used to be a fishery. He said, I think it was a trout fishery.
No, it wasn't trout. I think it was just...
Yeah, coarse fishing. Well,
No,
trout
it's
and
just
coarse fish, but
But it could have been trout. I can't be able to...
you can only fish for trout with fly fishing.
Yeah.
Turn around, face the camera.
Oh, he's all right. He's
it's all right.
got to watch his float. That's the important thing. Oh, it's gone. What does that mean? Means. But we know all about ruds now. We never heard of the term before today. There's all this gear here.
The rod benders.
You call them up there.
I think if the rod weren't around, I'd have had more carp on that.
Is this quite a sophisticated rod you got there?
That's carbon fibre.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
The carbon fibre. It used to be hollow fiberglass. They're very light,
Yeah.
and the trouble is they're brittle. If you bang them, you'll be careful.
Mm.
Carbon fibre.
What would a rod like that cost then? About 50, 60 quid?
I think that was about 75 quid.
All right.
They last years.
Mm.
They last a long time.
And how much does it cost you to, have a new reel of
The reels, they're about 50 quid.
Oh, yeah, pricey.
Yakuma, Japanese,
Yeah.
good reels.
They last ages.
Last ages.
Mm.
Precision things.
Can you reload them in a way, or do you have
I've
to?
got new line on all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a spare reel. I've always got to carry a spare reel.
Mm.
If I took the reel off that, it's cut no weight at all, the rod. It's all hollow, it's all hollow. Carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon.
Yeah.
Outside now.
So how many years experience have you had of fishing?
Since I was about 7.
Oh, 7. Great. So this is a well-established hobby then for you.
60 years, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
You're 2 weeks older than...
Cherry cold man.
And how long have you come?
13th of December on the 29th of November.
How long have you actually come to live in this part of the world then?
December I moved here.
December.
December the 6th.
Yeah. And you were in London before, I guess.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry. Right. Yeah, just looking around a bit. There's a stream feeding into the lake here. But that might be coming from this other lake over here, where there are some swans and some ducks. See those coots. I'm not sure if they're called coots. Little amphibians with a white head, black. The swans are way over there. There's a park and ride bus at Hinkley Point. Way in the distance is a caravan city where workers living in caravans. Another rod.
Looks a bit
Quite nice looking fish, isn't it?
They're lovely fish.
Has he got...
The hooks, if the hook's further down, you use that to get it out. They're lovely, but they're a pest when you're after carp.
Gone.
When you're after the big stuff.
Can you do a bit of video of that one?
Yeah.
No, don't have video that thing.
Yeah. There's another rod coming in
There's a
apparently.
bigger one in there.
No.
Oh no,
No,
it's
he
not,
was a
no.
bit more active, that's all.
They're lovely little fish.
What's that, about a foot long?
No.
No, it's not so big as that, is it?
Plop, gone.
Got about 10 of those, haven't you? It's a bit-
I bet that little rudder would go out there and tell its mates. He said, "Do you know what? I took a bit of bread to eat for dinner. Next thing I know, I'm dangling in the air and I've done a high dive."
It may be the same one, thinking, oh, I like this bread, we'll watch this man.
Yes, then I've done a high dive back into the water. What happened there, he says. But you see how quick that took it? I cast it in and within gone. And that's what's happening. They're getting it before the carp.
The other lake over on our right, has that got fish in it as well?
I think that is trout, that one.
All right.
I'm not. That was gone. No, it does happen. This fishing. They haven't got the bread properly in the mouth. We saw that carp. It was only just in the edge.
Yeah, on the other lip, yeah, true.
If he'd have made another run, the hook could have come out.
Uh-huh.
That's what happens. Yeah, these reels are the Rolls Royce of reels, they are, these. Good reels. Oh, what? Now that might have been a carp tuck back then, the way that went. We could have bought a fresh load now, will you? I'm all right for that.
So there's just the three kinds of fish in here, as far as you know?
No, you've got perch,
Yeah.
bream, then you've got mirror carp, common carp. If I could it'd be nice to show you a mirror carp.
Yeah. We'll place an order for one now, shall we?
Well, the very next bite could be one.
Yeah, you never know, do you?
Just don't know.
Do they, are those coots, those little blackbirds?
Those little ones you just see there are moorheads.
Moorhens.
There's coots
Yeah.
in here, that's a moorhead.
That's right, I know that's a moorhen. They got red beaks, haven't they?
The ones in the other pool have got, like, a white head
We used to see those in
on the
there.
black
These
body.
coots.
No, those are coots, right.
Coots got the white beak and
Yeah.
the white on the head.
Yeah, I like moorhens. They're black with red beaks, aren't they?
Do they ever get involved with coming to grab the fish off the line or anything like that? No? They just leave you alone?
I think they've nested in the reeds. They like nesting in the reeds.
We've been here nearly now. We could go and eat now, and then we'll come back and see you again. actually.
See, in the old days, you could use keep nets to keep the fish in, but they're illegal now.
Oh, are they?
One of them, but a big long net.
Yeah, they used to have them dangling in the water, didn't
That's
they?
it.
I remember seeing
You
that.
can't use keep nets. Nowhere allowed you.
Why don't they allow it then now?
They say the fish get stressed.
Oh, right. I still think they would, yeah.
Well, they would do because they
You can't get away. No. It's almost like this modern fishing doesn't distress the fish much at all, does it really?
Well, it's what it's about.
It's about half a minute of action and then they're back home again.
It's the hooking them and landing them is what's
The skill, yeah.
if you don't know what you're doing, especially to carp, if you don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
then just snap your line.
Yeah.
Let's go something to eat, Michael, Dan, shall we?
If you want to.
When we come back after we my chair
There's a cafe
over.
here, isn't there? I think there's a
Yes, there's quite good food over there.
I've got a banana left, I'm going to have that.
There's the restaurant upstairs.
Is it any good, is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, they've only recently relocated here, and we used to go there quite frequently when they're in their old position.
Yeah, because all this complex looks pretty new to me.
Come on, you've got to get before it gets too busy, because when it gets to 12
Yeah, get crowded. Well, it's very nice to see you in action.
Thanks, all right.
Yeah. I'm glad you've seen the carp anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try and reserve the others for later when we come back.
If you'd have been here at 20 past 6, you'd have seen all the late.
Oh,
Right, I'll
wonderful.
come 20 past 6 next week then.
Bye.
No.